It is week 13 in our second season. We're 9-3, going to be a home game against the Detroit Lions. And we're currently doing extremely well. Extremely well. This week, we're going to be taking the first look at the playoff picture. I do expect us to be in there because we have fantastic season stats at the moment. We also have a breakout wide receiver. This is going to be awesome. And apart from that, we're just going to be taking a look at the Detroit Lions team, who have improved in the offseason, of course. Then we're going to be off to the game after doing weekly strategy, player upgrades, all that stuff. All right, so that taken care of, guys. Let's take our first peek into the playoff picture. And kaboom, where do I see us? Yes, bottom left corner, going to be playing the Steelers, and that is fantastic. We are 5th seed, so that is pretty good. Very happy with that. We're playing the 4th ranked Steelers. If we keep improving, we might even push a little bit higher. It would be cool to actually maybe push into the 3rd seed, play one of the lower ranked teams. But to be honest, all of the teams in here are super good. I don't see any team that I fully expect to beat with the current roster that we have or the current level of our player development. So yeah, there we go. First peek into the playoffs. Pretty happy to be in here. It is a target of mine to make the playoffs and partake in them, you know, not drop out in the wild card, crash and burn basically. But yeah, just really get something out of that. Really hoping that we can get something here. Next up, let's take a look at the breakout wide receiver. Coach, last week was awesome. Back in high school and college, a lot of teams used me primarily as a blocker, but I've always considered myself a receiving threat. It's nice to be treated like one. Keep throwing it my way. I truly believe I have the potential to be one of the best players on this team, and all I need is the opportunity to prove it. Well, that's nice, but I don't know who you are. It's anonymous right there. So who is it? Okonkwo. Well, that would be cool, actually. All right, so get Okonkwo 3+ touchdowns or 150+ yards rushing or receiving. I do have the feeling that he can be very helpful for our team if he can stay fit. Here, really staying fit, that kind of impacted his development, but that's pretty cool. Cool challenge. I like Chigo or Chigo, I think, as he's called. I think I'll go with Chigo. It's just a little bit shorter, and Chigazim is a little bit on the longer side. But anyways, let's check out the Lions roster. Let's see who we're going to be playing. It's going to be rough. They have a very high powered offense, 89 versus our 84. So you can see the difference right there. Defense is on par, but still, yeah. Let's just check out the team, see who we're going to be playing. All right, we're going to be starting with the QB room here. We've got Jared Goff, 29 and 81. Behind him, Hendon Hooker, 26 and 70. And Oscar Martinez, a rookie. Let me just check the depth chart. It's a normal one, so we're not going to be altering the player here. It is still not fixed at the time of recording, the draft bug, and that is a real bummer. But I think my workaround is doable. Just makes sense. If I've got a starter or a player that is going to be a good player that has a higher depth trait, then they get a makeover, otherwise they don't. The QB here, of course, Jared Goff, 29 starter trait, 81. He's super solid. He's actually doing pretty well in the league currently. Yeah, really liking this here. Looking pretty good. He has super good short accuracy, so this is what we're going to be focusing on. We have to block that, stop that. If we can do that, then I think we have a style of play that will hinder Jared Goff's progression here in the upcoming game. Next up, running backs. Jahmyr Gibbs, pick out of the 23 draft, 2288 overall. He's already looking pretty cool. I fully expect him to get a face scan at some point in time because he's really doing well in the real NFL at the moment as well. David Montgomery joining from the Bears, and behind him Jermar Jefferson as the 3rd running back. But I think this running back combination here is a really good one. Pretty scary. Let's just keep focused and try and stop them here. Fullback is Ben Mason, 25-71. Solid, younger fullback. Nothing more to add to that. The wide receivers, of course, is where it's at. We've got Amon-Ra St. Brown leading the charge here, 24 years old, 99, with the first one free. So this is really going to be a challenge, stopping the 4th best ranked wide receiver in Madden, in the league. Yeah, definitely going to be rough for our defense. Last when I did the Vikings franchise, I traded Justin Jefferson for Amon-Ra St. Brown because I felt they were overall, it had to do with the contracts. In the end, I sort of went back on that, brought back Justin Jefferson, and he lived out his days happily as a Viking, to put it that way. Jameson Williams behind him, 23 and 86 already. Fantastic player. Really very, very good. He's big, he's tough, he's strong, he's got a startive trait. Just look at those stats. His speed, acceleration, and the agility make him very hard to catch. And that is really a big question being asked here. We've got Tim Patrick here, an experienced player, 30-79. We've got Bo Collins at the 24 draft now, and Devontae Walker, that's a rookie. Let's just check out Bo Collins here real quick. Nope, he didn't get a makeover, but tell you what, I'm going to give this player a makeover because I used him on the Dolphins franchise. I really liked him, so I'm going to make an exception here. And yeah, we're just going to quickly revamp the Clemson rookie. You all know Bo. All new Bew. Jesus Christ. The all-new Bo Collins to be seen here. I kind of liked him in previous franchises, so we might be snapping him up at some point in time, and I'd like to see a nice player then on my roster. Amon-Ra St. Brown, didn't want to click that, so back we go. Devontae Walker, let's just check his dev trait. 68 normal dev trait. Nope, that's no makeover for you. On the tight end room, we've got Noah Fant joining from the Seahawks, 26-83. We've got Sam Laporta, 23 and 81, and Brock Wright. And Sam Laporta picked in the 23 draft with his starter trait, had a good start to his career in the NFL, playing pretty well actually. Noah Fant, I like him. I had to do with him on the Seahawks rebuild, and he was just a really good, way better tight end than I initially felt like he was. He was part of the Russell Wilson trade, of course. But yeah, there we go. What about the offensive line? Taylor Decker, 30 and 84, protecting the left side. We've got Connor Galvin as his backup. Left guard, Jonah Jackson, 27-79. Carl Kilgore, let's just see here, 62 rated, normal dev trait. Center, Frank Ragnow, super solid player, of course. And Zach Fraser behind him, 22 and 74. This is a hidden dev trait, so of course this player will be getting a very quick makeover. Just checking the face. Let's count down together. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Zach Fraser now. Revamped slightly to better display the look of a center. The stats are pretty nice actually. When you look at him, he's very balanced already, 78, which means when you start upgrading him, he will sort of grow all over the board, and it will not be just growing in one category. Another category will be bad. Speed is not the greatest, but apart from that, he's looking really nice. We've got strength, we've got good impact blocking, and everything's in the 80s, high 70s. So pretty balanced player, actually. Pretty impressed by this pick here. At right guard, we've got Osameka Udo, 27 and 70. We've got Chris Woodard behind him, who's a normal dev trait. So yeah, no revamping here. And Udo with the crazy eyes. And again, I have to say, the overall of his 17 looks a little bit disappointing, but the strength is there, 89. The awareness is good. The pass blocking is alright-ish. The run blocking is alright-ish. Still, of course, they need a better player here quick, but at the moment, I don't think that Osameka Udo is that bad. I had him as a replacement or a backup player on the Vikings, and he actually did pretty well there. Right tackle is Penei Sewell, one of the best tackles in the game, 23-94. We've got Amarius Mims here at the right tackle position, and Colby Sorestal. And by the way, Amarius Mims will, of course, be getting a makeover, the 21-year-old rookie out of Georgia, because look at those stats. He's really good, really nice. He was one of the top picks in the first round. So there we go. Of course, he's going to get a makeover or a makeover. 3, 2, 1, off we go. And boom. Amarius Mims here, the player out of Georgia, got a makeover that he fully deserved. I do feel like that dev trait will be a star or higher at least. So that will, of course, be exciting to watch here. On the defense, we are looking at Aiden Hutchinson, 24 and 90 behind him, Deo Odeyingbo. But Aiden Hutchinson, with a superstar dev trade already, is making waves in the NFL. I really like this player. I think it's extremely cool the way that he came into the NFL and immediately had an impact on these teams. He was picked by the right team. Imagine him on the Jags. I don't think that he would have been that good. So there we go. Pretty happy about this one. AJ Epinesa, right edge. This is nasty. And Romeo Okwara as well. AJ Epinesa, he was a free agent, but where did he come from? From the Buffalo Bills, exactly. He's a big dude, he's a strong dude, and that combination is not making me extremely happy. We've got DJ Reader here at 30-86, Levi on Wazurike, and Broderick Martin. Let me just check, DJ Reader coming off the Bengals? Yeah, off the Bengals, there we go. A great addition, to be honest. This is a really, really scary front three here on defense. Epinesa, maybe not looking at it with a 75 overall, but the stats are there and it's really good. You're going to see that in game. We're looking at Frankie Luvu at left outside linebacker. Behind him, Byron Young, 26 and 74. Wasn't Byron Young on the Rams? He was drafted by the LA Rams and then let go. Well, this is strange, but here we go. This is actually a nice room. Looking pretty cool. Mid linebacker, Jack Campbell, 24-84. We've got Malik Harrison and Derrick Barnes here. Jack Campbell, again out of the 23 draft. Maybe it was a little bit of a head scratcher, this pick here. Nobody really sure why the Lions went for him. But in the game here, makes sense. He's a pretty good mid linebacker, and I'm going to be sure that he's going to put pressure on us. Right outside linebacker, Geno Mosu here, 27-81, and Zaire Franklin. Just a super solid group of players here. Super experienced. There's hardly any really super young players on here, so that's really great. In the cornerback room, we've got Byron Jones, we've got Emmanuel Mosley, we've got Nate Wiggins, who we are going to check out. Then Noah Igbinoghene, formerly of the Dolphins, Grady Williams, and Decorian Patterson. What a name, my man. All right, let's just check out this one here, Decorian Patterson. Yeah, no makeover for you, my man. Byron Jones and Emmanuel Mosley looking solid. Nothing out of this world, but Nate Wiggins with a starter trade. So yeah, there we go. He's going to get a makeover, the lanky cornerback here. And yeah, let's just quickly get this done. And there we go. Nate Wiggins, quick makeover here. I really like this aspect to give the players accessories that sort of makes sense for their respectable positions. He's got good ratings, already very solid in the physical department. Speed, acceleration, jumping, agility, super important for the cornerback. Obviously, all the other stats will follow, I'm sure of that, especially since he does have that starter trait, which means that he develops at a faster rate. Free safety, we've got Kirby Joseph, 23-83. And Brandon Joseph, so Joseph and Joseph, that's interesting, by the way. Notre Dame and Illinois. Strong safety, CJ Garner-Johnson, a new addition here. And Brian Branch out of the 2023 draft. This is a fantastic group, super high quality, more experienced player. And then a way younger player, a rookie here in his well, first year rookie, basically. And then the kicker is Joey Sly and Michael Badgley. There we go, we meet again. Don't get this combination. Jack Fox is the punter. All right, so weekly strategy time. What do we do now? We just checked out Jared Goff. He does have a super high short pass rating, so we will have to try and get that handled. All right, so there we go. Short passing, anyways, set. What are we going to do? We've got 100%, so I feel like we are going to be going for full pad training. I want to get the right edge trained up a little bit more. Left outside linebacker, let's go for splits here. Mid linebacker, of course, we're going to do splits. Right outside linebacker, let's do some splitting here. The cornerback's the same thing, especially the free safety and the combination at the strong safety. I'm actually pretty happy with this, so I'm going to leave that as the starter setting. Now, what about our offensive game plan? Do we throw it deep versus players like Brian Branch? That is a big heck no. Do we run it into this extremely rough group of players here? That's another heck no. Do we try and protect against the blitz counter? That is probably another heck no due to the debuff that we get for the faster reaction short pass, and I just love the short passing. We're going to need to hit our tight end a lot. So we're going to go with the run inside, but that is going to be a major psych, and of course we're going to be looking towards passing it to Chigo Okonkwo. All right, next up, we're going to go with a QB starter training. I want to trade up Will Levis a little bit more at the moment. Feel like that just makes sense. The running backs, we can spread that out a little bit. The wide receivers, let's spread that out a little bit. As for the tight end, I'm going to focus on Okonkwo for the time being. I don't want to risk an injury though, but I hope that we don't pick up one right now because this would be the worst time ever. Yeah, I think we are ready here. All right, so 100% full pad training. This is good. We're going to train Will Levis. We're going to train CHIGO, Okonkwo, and Graham Barton separately. Graham Barton still to be revealed, by the way, but I'm very hopeful that he's also with gold, which means a superstar. That would be absolutely brilliant. Not sure if that will happen, but yeah, one can dream, right? Weekly game plan, what are we going to do here? We're going to try and get an interception. I think that is realistic. Sacking the QB might get hard. Allow 20 points. We're going to try and go for that. We're going to try and go for 250 offensive yards, 5 offensive touchdowns. This is going to be hard. I think we're going to go for no sacks allowed. We can throw the ball away. We should get those 8 points. Secure that. That should help us. All right, everything done. Let's kick off training. All right, so we only picked up one injury. That was Amani Rodgers with a shoulder strain. He should be back pretty soon. We are going to be focusing again on improving our quarterback's ability to throw under pressure. Let's do that today. Next up, we're going to be focusing on the medium accuracy, and then the break sack, probably not as important. I want to get the accuracy sorted quickly, and then boost catching for wide receiver and tight ends. I think that is super important as well. If we can get this done, it is 16 points that we have to spend here, but still, I think that this is actually a good situation to be in. All right, next up, upgrade players. This is something that I'm interested. Do you want to see this or don't you want to see this? Just drop it down in the comments below. Peter Skoronski goes up to an 85, which is awesome. I personally would like to show you this because it just shows the progress of individual players. It's also decisions made by me, which parts of the players we want to improve, where we're going to focus our improvements on. Sometimes it's just going to focus on being a scheme fit. Sometimes it's going to focus on other areas of their attribute skill levels. So there we go. All right, I think we are set. We have done everything that we needed to do. And now it's up for the fun time. Now, gameplay session against the Detroit Lions at Nissan Stadium. It's going to be a home game. They are 4-7. We are 9-3. Let's get and make it 10-3. Here we go. Nissan Stadium once more, the venue for a home game. It's going to be a player showcase, and it's going to be CHIGO Okonkwo. Last week, he had 100 receiving yards, 6 receptions, really did very well. I went with the Oilers uniform again, and I chose this uniform here for the Lions. It shows their alternate helmet, which I find to be absolutely amazingly cool, by the way. Really nice uniforms. The Lions have a steady set of just really nice uniforms, really liking those, but I like ours even more. The classic set with the stripes on the sides and on the helmet as well, matching here in the colors of the Tennessee Titans currently. And yeah, coach for the Lions, Jared Goff here, hyping up the team, making ready that the bench is mentally focused. Coach Dreddeus kind of waited what's going to happen. Will Levis making sure that his offense knows what is at stake here. Everybody getting ready here for the kickoff. Ryan Stonehouse going to be kicking off the ball. And I think we're all ready. Can't wait to get going. Our defense holds them. That is a major boost. And now we are immediately going to focus on getting CHIGO Okonkwo as many passes as we can. So yeah, there we go. Let us take a look which plays. We don't have any time. All right, let's go for a quick run here with Derrick Henry. Oh, yikes. I slowed down slightly. Number 8 was on me in a flash. Derrick Henry, last week he had 10 rushes, 80 yards, 1 touchdown. We just played it extremely cleverly, I would say. It wasn't probably one of the most exciting plays, exciting games overall, but I feel like we did well. I feel like we did what we had to do. And I really think that was actually pretty good. All right, so next up, we're going to try and get Okonkwo here. Otherwise, it's going to be Whyle or Burks. Kaboom, a catch. And the first few yards are up for grabs here. Will Levis doing well. I'm very happy with how he has been performing in the past few games. It's really been nice. He did very well. I can't really say anything bad about this. All right, quick slant time, quick adjustment. Let's go. Okonkwo not even on the field. No, actually he is. All right, but again on a short route. Do I like this? There we go. Let's just get him those 150 yards. It is slow going at the moment. Currently, we don't have that many crazy plays that focus on our tight end. But we will try just force feed him the ball here. This is actually a good route over to the left-hand side here. CHIGO Okonkwo. He does have 2 defenders to deal with. But we're going to try and just hit him out there. And that is slapped away. Yeah, I didn't really expect that to happen. Peter Skoronski with an injury. Come on, guys. Why would we do that here? But again, a lot of injuries always happening, especially to the offensive line. And Peter Skoronski, one of those players that is injured so much. Come on, CHIGO. Wow, man. And Aaron Burr with an injury. Wow, what is going on right now? We are picking up injuries like gummy bears off the ground. Does that make sense? I don't know. And I don't care. Let's go with a vertical here. Gonna have CHIGO here on the short route. Extremely short play. I'd like to hit him and then just make a quick turn. I mean, they stopped us in the running department in the previous seasons. And I think we should be able to make it 150. That would mean that he would go up to a superstar Dave trade. That would be absolutely fantastic. So here we go. Levis finds a target. He has grown so much in stability, really. I can't really appreciate and just point that out enough. He's been so good in these past few games. Not spectacular, but just super solid. And that is all I need, to be honest. Wow, almost a pick here. Number 46. That was Campbell. Coming in hot. Knee cartilage tear. Oh, crud. So Dozier will have to take over, and we will have to find a solution. Peter Skoronski is out injured so much. But again, I get it. The offensive line is a very challenging position for players. So yeah, let's just hope that our center isn't too badly injured. Do we go for a play that focuses on CHIGO? I don't think we'll do that. I'm going to go with a mesh spot here. CHIGO has the straight route up the gut, and then sort of turning around. I'd like to hit him. I've got Hopkins and Whyle as well, so I'm not going to go too focused here. Wow. Oh, that was bad. 3rd and 10. It is always like that. Bruce Sternum will not be able. Crying out loud. It's exactly what I said. Let's just hope that our center comes back, and it doesn't come back, so there we go. We're going to be using Dylan McMahon here. Yeah, let's give him some time. He does have a higher strength rating, so we might even profit off that. He will get some more experience out of this. He's 21 years old. He can only learn. He can only grow. And that basically is my main aim here. Let's try to hit Kyle Phillips here. On this play, Okonkwo goes towards the outside. He's more of a distraction here. And again, the route not really run quick enough. Gardner Johnson, the coverage is there. And Kyle Phillips in discussions here with a big midline backer. We're going to go with Cameron Dicker and take this field goal here. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Like Willis holding the ball here, and we put it between the sticks. That's pretty easy actually from this distance. Cam Dicker is getting better, so I am very confident in him and his kicking ability up to, I would say, 50 yards. And again, we stop him with 1 second to go at the 23. That is actually pretty cool. All right, here we go. Let's go with an inverted bench. I'm gonna try and get Okonkwo, of course. I'm gonna try and force feed him those balls. And here we go. CHIGO Okonkwo pushed out of bounds here. 45 yards, Will Levis today. And it's the end of the quarter. Here we go. So far, I would say that our defense has been doing extremely well. Probably a little bit, how do I put this? A little bit too well. This is a tight end angle. So Okonkwo will start towards your right and then hit that center. And I would love to hit him around the right hash area. If not, Kyle Phillips is my safety valve, because I just fear that they will come and attack me. Throw the ball. Woo! Thrown out of sack. And that was Campbell. So we don't get sacked. We don't get pushed back. But yeah, here we go. I'm going to go with the Okonkwo. Everybody else is really blocked. And I don't want to go with too much audible stuff here. Oh, this was a beautiful run. And pushed over. All right, I can't go too much more with the Okonkwo. Otherwise, he's going to pick up an injury. Fatigue is kicking in here. It is kicking in. And I've been going a lot towards him. Whyle and Hopkins. So Okonkwo is only going to be blocking, so this is good. I like to hit Hopkins here, by the way. Ah, crying out loud. Nah, not getting there. 5 and 12. These stats are horrible, but it is just what it is. When I have to focus on a player, try to get him as much as I can. That usually results in in situations like these. Bad passing stats, underused players, overused players, but yeah, it is what it is. Come on, man. That was actually not bad. That could have been caught. I am pretty confident that this could have been caught here. All right, again, Okonkwo on the short route, looking for Phillips on the long run. Can we get him? Yes, all right. These routes actually work pretty well. Pushed out of bounds here. 79 yards for Will Levis. A lot of that has been going towards Okonkwo. We're going to check these stats later on. We're still in the first half, second quarter. And a lot more safety happening here at the moment. We're going to go with a road plate for a change of pace here. Chris McAdams. Going to go with a right-hand side run. He's going to have some help from Hassan Haskins. And we're going to get stopped after 1 yard. That is the full amount of the gain here. CHIGO Okonkwo. Can we hit him in the backfield here? He's going to go left. Everybody's going to try and pull the other players towards the right. And there we go. It's just smacked away. It was pretty easy to read, I reckon. 3rd and 9. Are we really pulling out all we can? Are we pulling out the stops? I wouldn't say so. I really wouldn't say so. I've got Burks on a good route. I've got Whyle on a good route. I've got a Hopkins and a Okonkwo. Everybody's got a good route, actually. I'll try and hit whoever gets free. And this is not what I wanted to happen. But again, I am very focused on Okonkwo, so I really want to get him that dev trade. Has to happen. It just has to happen. And I think I'm going to go with 1 billion mesh spots, and that's a flag. Roughing the kicker. There we go. All right. What are the choices here? 1st and goal. I'm going to go with 1st and goal, of course. We start at the 5-yard line. So this means that the field goal, of course, doesn't count. I'm going to go this basic reach, but we have a chance at getting a touchdown. And that is exactly what I want to see. That is what I want to have. We're going to try boot slide here. R1. And there we go. Beautiful. Up to the 1-yard line. It's another 4 yards here for Okonkwo as we're hit with the 2-minute warning. And what do we do now? A smash return is zone weak. I think we just should pick up that touchdown. Question is, can we hit this? Quick slant. Which one is it? It's Whyle, maybe Okonkwo. There we go. We get a touchdown and some yards for CHIGO. Well done, my man. Number 85. He did have some troubles at the beginning of this franchise series here. There were a few, pains he was going through. A lot of injuries. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. And there we go. Hell yeah. Can we get another field goal? We've got 3 timeouts left in this first half, so might as well go for that. Psych! Went for Hopkins. 40 seconds. And as much as I'm going to try and hit Okonkwo, there we go. Let's just quickly flip this play. Got Burks on the short. Got Okonkwo going left. We're going to try and hit him, of course. Whoa! Thrown out a sack. Had to get it away. Number 32 was on me in a flash. That's Brian Branch. It was breaking through so quickly. Wow. Very, very hard to stop that one. Can we hit Okonkwo? He's not the quickest at the moment, but it would be nice if we could just get into field goal range one more time. Safety valve Hopkins, I think. Oh, nothing happening. And that is the sack. Why wasn't CHIGO moving, man? Why was he not moving? I don't get this. Let's just take a quick look. He just kind of didn't follow up on the run. Look. We got stuck and then said, yeah, fuck it. Didn't really go. Well, I do hope I hit the stats soon, because I would really like to start playing football for real here. Gonna go the dagger. We're 10-0, so I feel like we can get some more here for CHIGO Okonkwo, and he holds on to the ball. That is fantastic. That is actually pretty fantastic. Tell you what, gonna go with the formation. Gonna go with the field goal. 77 yards. Fake field goal flip. Do we go with a fake field goal kick toss pass to Nicholas Petit-Frere? Do I like that? Roll out pass. Let's try this one here. Just gonna try it. We're just gonna pick up the yards. F that. I'm not gonna throw an interception here. Malik Willis did actually have a good chance. There we go. All right, so third quarter, first time on the board for the Lions. So what are we gonna do? I'm looking for a mesh spot, something that has short routes in it. I'm gonna go with the Titans bench. Again, Okonkwo, I want you to start running. We need to get some points here, but I definitely want to reach that target for him. And we hold on to the ball. That is fantastic. Well done by DeAndre Hopkins. So what's next? Let's go with a halfback zone weak, left-hand side right here. Derrick Henry, we have not used him at all. Not used him at all. And we're going to do that now. Here we go. Kablooey and 5 yards. AJ Epinesa out with an injury. Number 57. He's rated at a 75. So make of that what you will. I don't even know what that is supposed to be, but whatever. Here we go. Okonkwo has the first down route here. I've got Hopkins on the short release, or Burks as well. I'd like to hit Okonkwo though, because of course we want to get those yards. All right, well done. 117 yards today for Will Levis, despite being under 50% completion rate. I think that is a sign of how much he has actually grown, how stable he is. I really like him. Get away. That's a first down. There we go. Just keep the drive alive. That is the target. All right, what do we do? A smash return, short route. Kyle Phillips has an interesting route, but I would like to get something where I can get Okonkwo. Let's try a play action read. Let's try this one here. He's going to roll towards the left-hand side. Burks has the super crazy zigzag route. There we go. Ball is live. And that is out of reach. Nicholas Petit-Frere with an injury. Oh, come on, guys. Not too happy. I'm not too happy about that. Z-spot. Again, I hate forcing it to players, but we have to do this here if we want to unlock the new dev trait. Could have waited a little bit longer, probably. Number 20. Gets this done. Let's go with the gun vertical here. Okonkwo, left-hand side run on a short route. Should be able to hit him here. Fighting his way forwards. 4th and 3. Jones, muscle cramps. Let's use Duncan, Jaelyn Duncan here. 94 will. In a 4th and 3 situation. All right, we're setting up. Are we going to run this? Or do I try to go for something else? I'm going to try a lead dive here. Fight, 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 fight. And we push across that line. There we go. Well done. 1st and 10. 6 yards to go. And we're going to go the tight end angle. And we're going to get called at the end of this quarter here. End of the quarter. 112 passing yards, 6 rush plays, 16 rushing yards. Yeah, we're forcing it. And we haven't even gotten enough to CHIGO here. So what do we do about that? Keep pressing it, I reckon. Keep pressing it. Let me just take a look here. Concept, quick pass, medium pass. Let's go with the quick pass concepts. I'm looking at these here. Nope. I'm looking at the medium pass ones. I'm going to use the bear spots now a little bit more. I need to hit Okonkwo, get some yards on him. It is short yardage. I'm fully aware of that one. But still, it's going to be good pickups here. And if we can keep steady on these, then I feel like that actually should work in our favor. Next up, I've got Ezekiel, I've got Okonkwo. You'll never guess who I'm going to be going with. Stepping out of bounds. That could have gone better. Geno and Wosu here. Let's try this mesh spot here. It is 3rd and 2. Setting up very tightly. Of course, the defense here. And there we go. Okonkwo, again, moving forward. 144 yards. Let me just quickly check the stats. There we go. Stats, player stats. I want to see the receiving. Okonkwo has 120. All right, so we need 30 more to unlock his new dev trait. We're just going to keep feeding those balls to him and just keep moving forwards. I feel like that should work. Probably a little bit too quick here. Quick flip. Okonkwo going left this time. Pushed, but he catches the ball. Nice. Good. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Let us go with... still, I just like these more. These are really nice. Very nice design plays here, where I just have a lot of options. Currently, I'm only focusing on one player, which probably sucks. Barton with an injury. 4th and 5. Campbell interrupting here. We're going to go for the field goal. Gonna trust in our defense. And there we go. Flag again! Roughing the kicker, come on. Alright. Guys, I'm gonna accept the penalty here. 1st and goal at the 7. So we have another few tries. Yeesh, pulled hamstring. So Dylan Redunce will be coming in here. Brutal. Really brutal. His defense is no joke. And again, I mean, they're really lining up extremely well. Oh, man. All right, I'm going to stop forcing it now for the time being. Let's go then inside zone, left-hand side. Derrick Henry. I want to have the touchdown, of course. Just fighting forward. Treylon Burks with an injury. Wow, what a rough game. What a rough game this is. My wide receiver number 1. And actually, I'd like to have a curved run. I don't think those straight ahead runs are really working that well at the moment. But I don't see one actually. I'm going to try the 94 Will. 3rd and goal, 2 yards. Slightly towards the left here. Gonna have Will Alt helping out here. And crud! Man, Campbell is a beast. 4th and goal, 21-yard field goal. Come on, Cam Dicker. Short, of course. Don't have to do anything crazy here. Just get it between the 6. We can't get the touchdown here. I felt like that would have been deserved. Could have tried a pass play as well. Come on, defense. And now they score. Fantastic. 1 minute 37. And yeah, we're going to stick with these here. We're going to stick with them. All we need to do is get into field goal range, but we've got everything scrambled, so this sucks balls. There we go. Pushed out of bounds. And CHIGO really doing all he can. I would really like him to get that. Really like him to get that. Come on, let's break down this momentum situation here and get out of bounds. Let's just keep doing this play here. Taken down here, coverage by Campbell once more. Of course, who else? Another miss spot. We're just gonna pound this into oblivion. Alrighty, next up, Okonkwo, come on. And I feel like we should start thinking about our timeouts now. 40 seconds. Still 40 seconds to go. And that is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. He's doing so well. Jesus freaking Christ. All right, let's check up on the stats. I just want to make sure that... Not the game stats, the player stats. There we go. Just want to make sure that I really get this done. 165 for CHIGO. All right. Guys, we are free of this challenge. All right, let's take a look here. What are these suggestions? What are good plays? We are 38 yards out. 31 seconds. Gonna try getting Derrick Henry here. Okonkwo is understandably tired. And there we go. A beautiful screen. Let's just keep going here. Let's keep going and let's try get out. We can't get out. 23 seconds. Timeout called. All right. What do we do here? What do we do here? Do we try bench? Do we go with a mesh spot? Proven, tried and tested. I've got Dowell in now because Burks is still out. Phillips and Okonkwo. All right. I'd like to close the space a little bit more. Slapped out of the hands. 19 seconds to go. Noah Igbenogany. 94 Will. A left-hand side run. Do we have a clever trick play? Actually, we don't. But we have a dagger. I could use this here. Just to gain a few more yards. They're gonna bum rush me. I know that. I know that for sure. Gonna put pressure on us immediately. And here we push forward. Let's call a second time at 11 seconds. 3rd and 4. All right, what do we do? 19 yards out. I mean, they're gonna ice us anyways on that field goal kick. I am absolutely certain of this. I'd like to get an inside zone here. I want to have the curved inside zone. Let's try this one here. That usually works pretty well, but our offensive line has been weakened. So, not quite sure how that will play, but we're going to try it. We have one final timeout left. We're going to call that, of course. And yeah, off we go. Come on, Derrick. Oh, this is beautiful pushing forward here. Final timeout. 7 yards out. 1st and goal. I could go with a pass play or something, just try and get the touchdown, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go with Cam Dicker. Timeout called. I mean, what else would they do here, of course? They're going to try to ice us. But at this distance, I hope that basically there is nothing that can go wrong here. So Let's go like this. Perfectly timed. And straight between the stakes. Cam Dicker wins this game for us. It was a very, very challenging one, to be honest. Getting CHIGO involved as much as we did. And 16-14, we win against the Lions. We make it 10-3. Dan Campbell cannot believe it. Cannot believe it. But we just did better today. We just played it cool. Focused on what we had to do. Got the game plan done. And there we go. I said there we go. 207 yards for Will Levis here. Pretty happy with that, to be honest. Really good stats. 55% completion rate. 77.8. Don't care about that. Jared Goff slightly better. 57. So that is that. We've got the rushing. On the rushing side, again, we hardly did anything. Jared Goff even got a rushing touchdown now. Isn't that crazy? But on the receiving side, CHIGO, Okonkwo, there we go. 171 yards. And we get this done. 19 receptions and a touchdown to boot. Apart from that, I completely ignored everybody else. On the blocking side, we're going to ignore this one here. We've got quite a few solo tackles. Who's the total tackle leader? Malik Harrison, Tier Tart. We've also got Frankie Luvu and Harold Landry sort of splitting the sacks. Sadly, we were sacked once. No interceptions today, but I cannot believe that that Campbell didn't get more. Oh yeah, well he did get 5 here. All right, so that makes sense. In terms of the kicking, we were perfect, 100%. Very well done, team. Great job all around. What did I tell you, coach? I said I was one of the best players on this team, and I think I proved it out there today. Keep feeding me that ball. And there we go. A dev trade upgrade for CHIGO Okonkwo. He now has the superstar dev trait. Progress is faster than before and can use superstar abilities. That is awesome. I'm super happy that we got this one done. And 2000 XP to boost and to boot. So there we go. Boost, boot, boost, whatever. Pretty happy with that. Achievement right there. One new injury, though. Who is that? It's Skoronski out for 4 weeks. Gonna miss our left guard here, starting left guard. We should be able to compensate, though. But he was a big part, of course, and I really dislike him getting injured that much. We've got Amani Rodgers with a shoulder strain here. Our backup wide receiver, who's had fantastic plays this season already. All right. I think we can put a check mark under today's game and today's episode. Really enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you did, please drop me a like, subscribe to the channel. It means a lot to me. Still working towards those 1,000 subscribers and getting the view hours done. And you're a big part of that. So thanks for being a part of that. And as always, guys, thank you for watching and see you next time.